show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown show. We about to get live. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, yo? Coming to y'all live from YMH Studios here in beautiful Austin, Texas. It's the Danny Brown Show. I got none other than the family in the building, man. How y'all brothers doing? ICP, man, the legends, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming through, man. It's fucking beautiful every time I see y'all, man. I almost feel like every medium or something I always got you guys coming through, man. So that makes it so fucking great, man.
It's dope. We appreciate it. We appreciate the love. And you changed it. You did the gathering like last year.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
And I got to get it out the way. I want to fucking apologize to you guys. I seen Shaggy after that, but I want to apologize for my behavior at that. But that was like, no excuses, but that was like the pinnacle of my
talking
drinking.
about the gathering, brother.
I know, and my alcoholism.
You think nobody cares, man, at the gathering. I'm saying,
man,
all I'm trying to say is no apologies needed.
I can relate to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I come off long line of drinking heavily and all that shit too. So I totally understand.
Yeah, I was just not the best representation for myself. So I definitely
figured
apologize to you guys and all the juggalos and juggalettes out there, man. That wasn't me on my best behavior.
Love you all the same, man.
But that was just like I was at the edge at that time, man. I'm really great that I went and got help for it though.
Yeah, that's the shit,
so
man. Hell yeah.
I'll be a year sober.
Good, man. Congratulations.
April.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome,
that's
man.
What's
Hell
up.
yeah.
Went to rehab, did that whole thing, man.
Me too, man.
I've been there many times. A lot of times.
That's my scariest thing, man, because I didn't have nothing to judge. Where we come from, man, rehab could be kind of looked down upon or something.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I'm
course.
saying?
So the first time, it's scary and unknown. After that,
that's what I'm saying. I didn't have nothing to judge it on, so I was like, damn, I'm about to put myself back in jail. Like I was just looking at it like it was going to jail, but it was actually great for me, man. It was one of the best experiences. I felt like I saved my life with doing it.
Did you do the 12-step?
Yeah, but I really. It just was, at 42 years old, man, what's right and wrong. You know what I'm saying at this point? I was doing meetings, and then I was doing like Zoom meetings, but I haven't been in a minute, man. I've been fucking busy.
I still go a couple times a week.
Yeah, you gotta fucking stick that shit in your head, man.
Man, myself, I don't like to go to meetings or nothing like that because I don't like to be reminded of that problem because I don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? I try not to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't like to, I feel like I'm reminding myself that, like, I'm on this thing. So, and everybody I tell, they say, man, whatever works for you. You know what I mean?
That's true, yeah. If it's working, then fuck yeah.
That's what's good,
I'm still a baby right now with it, so I'm taking my steps. I just, at this point, I just don't put myself in those prior situations that I would have before.
Right. And you know what I found? I found that just like lengths and period of being sober, you start accidentally doing the steps anyhow because you just you ain't fucking around with that. You just become a better person in general,
Yeah, I was just in LA this weekend and everybody was, I quit weed too. I quit literally. I don't even smoke cigarettes no more. Like,
nice, yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Like, everybody was around smoking. I still love weed. It smells great. I'm even at that stage now. I get fucking contacts and shit now. I'm like, oh shit, man. But yeah, it's just not for me anymore, man. Plus, I found out that I just had like that, you get that fucking, I guess that's just alcoholism in general, where you feel like you wouldn't be the same person without it. Like, man, I wouldn't be funny no more.
You can't imagine your life without it.
And it's been better for me since, man. Like, even just recording in the studio, I've been keeping myself busy with that. That's one thing they did teach you, just to pick up more healthier habits, And my whole thing's like, what the fuck is more healthier habit than my fucking job? Like, that's the one thing that I've been fucking neglecting and getting fucked up all the goddamn time. So I've been back. I'm starting to work on a new album now, man. And for you guys, I seen recently you guys working with Esham.
Really
I
stopped.
we worked with Esham on and off a whole career. He's like I would say he's one of my best friends.
Yeah, man. That's he's always somebody I looked up to, man. Even you guys too. Like, I remember when I first was coming out, starting off, and you guys had invited me. We did clowning.
Yeah.
And I just remember being around y'all and being like, man, these motherfuckers like fucking superheroes to me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
let me ask you this. Remember when I think you remember when I said, man, you can only be new once.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I was like, I shouldn't have said that, right? I don't know how many years ago that was, but I'll tell you this. all our career, we tried never to be old school. You know what I'm saying? We tried to always be relevant and be seen as relevant our whole fucking career. And when it became undeniably that we're old school, you know?
You can't be in the game 30 years and not
real
be
talk.
And not embrace it, you know?
Right. Exactly. Once that happened, I swear to you, bro, it became the best, so far the most enjoyable, the most lucrative.
It's almost like autopilot now with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you just accept what the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
I'm more recognized on the street today than ever.
Yeah.
But even back in the 90s when we had 4 albums on the charts, you know what I'm saying? It was never nothing like this. And what it is, brother, is okay, we did it underground, but similar to that, take Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
When he came out, you know, he sold like, 30
rocket ship. It
30
was like
million
a fucking
albums.
rocket
Right.
Didn't get bigger.
When we met him, it was after that, and he was doing some grimy shit. He was doing some wicked shit. He grew his dreadlocks out.
Oh, yeah, I remember that phase.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when we met him, pretty much, and we started touring with him, and we're playing these small little clubs, you know what I'm saying? 1,500 seaters or whatever. Look at Vanilla Ice today. That motherfucker's headlining those 90s tours and selling them out.
He got like a home improvement show or some shit.
He got
too,
all
didn't
types
he?
of shit going on.
Man,
But that's the beautiful
nostalgia, though.
thing,
Look at all these 90s groups going to Europe and shit, getting money. You know what I mean?
You know, back in the day, if you were over like 25, you were washed the fuck up.
I mean,
you know
right now they kind of look at it like that.
Right.
Shit
Well,
too,
the youngsters do,
Yeah.
but there's such a big market for old school motherfuckers now. You know, EPMD can go out and go on tour right now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody from back in the day is now once again in rap relevant, like rock style has always been. You know what I'm saying? Now rap is coming around because it's been around so long. It's coming back around where like you can be old school and still pull a fucking house and shit. You know what I'm saying? And all that.
Nobody's mad at KRS-One for fucking going on touring and putting out a new album. You know what I mean?
And those fans have grown up.
Yeah.
They got kids. They bring their kids to the shows. And, you know, like my dad brought me to my first concert, you know? So I love it, man. You know, hip hop is still fairly, it's like 50, 40 some years or something.
You know,
so
and that's another thing.
People argue.
You know, I'm 51, right? I'm blessed to be alive and see
the changes,
the birth of it,
and be a part of it. You know,
the birth. You know, people that say it started in like the early 70s and everything. That's this or that. I'm talking about when they would have somebody put an instrumental on and the DJ, right, would start making what he was saying rhyme and let's start playing.
I remember being in,
beat. You know, that's what I understand.
I remember being in 4th grade in elementary school and listening to fucking Mantronic's Needle to the Groove and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, you know?
That's what I say. I'm like the first generation of hip hop babies in that sense of where I was born and I don't remember a time in my life without it.
Right.
So for me to grow up in it, you know, it's like that's the only thing I really kind of know. So it's like, you know, to see rappers, like some of my favorite rappers now getting into their 50s and still being able to fucking put out albums that I still enjoy, it just give me that much more of a drive to be like, yo, this shit would never stop for me. Right. In that sense, you know, like this is who I am. It ain't
That's
like,
what's
you know,
beautiful about this age of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because we can now. You know, and you know, everybody's not like, oh, just fucking stop. You're too old.
It's
you know
growing.
You're never too old for music, man.
It's mature.
From a basically 90s act, that's when we pretty much popped. I'm telling you, that nostalgia is some shit.
Yeah. No, people love that shit, man.
Yeah.
And then especially to have a catalog like y'all, you know, a lot of people be wanting to hear them old songs, you know, so that's just the best.
It's the same thing with Bone Thugs, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bone Thugs, we'll be playing the same kind of clubs we played. Bone Thugs plays now.
Yeah, they're back to fucking.
Yeah.
And also,
and I also look at it like, because there's no one that ever took that place. Like you guys, and you know, hip hop was so different back then where it was all about originality. More so now than everything's kind of the same in some sense. So it was so many different, you know,
you
personalities.
could tell where somebody was from.
And different
East
styles
Coast,
and shit.
West
So, and
Coast,
nothing
South.
has replaced that shit. So you got to go to the source to get the shit now, you know?
Yeah, you know, it also could seem like as we get older, perhaps, right? it don't seem original no more because there's so many rappers.
We ain't youngsters.
Yeah, you're right. Coming over the years.
That is a thing.
We're losing our focus
Right.
on what's being brand new and how they're different.
And the kids don't know.
Right, to
They
youngsters,
to
they're
them
just
it's
like,
new.
yeah,
Kids,
it's all original.
they just
dope.
move at a faster pace. Everything's faster now.
Or even with
It's
someone
singles,
like me.
right, yeah.
Like me.
A song will be hot for, a song go viral and be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Now motherfuckers, like, they brag about how many singles they got gold and platinum as opposed to records. You know what I'm saying?
Which is dope. I'm glad the kids are killing in that way.
No doubt.
Me
Yeah.
too.
It was
Me
like,
too.
Streaming's a motherfucker. That's awesome, man.
Everybody laid the groundwork for them to be where they at. That's the only reason I say, they got to show respect, because motherfuckers went through the grind for this shit to get to where it's at right now, and it's at a stage where, these kids are selling records like crazy,
Yeah, no
so
doubt.
it's good. I'm really happy about that, man. So that's the great, man. So
I did not. By the way, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't expect to be inspired by that at this age.
Yeah.
But I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And it's interesting because I
even-
like seeing young people kill it.
Or even with someone like Killer Mike, seeing how long he's been
Yeah,
around.
no, that was
That's
fucking
dope
great.
too. Yeah.
That was like, man.
yeah.
I was rooting for him.
I love
man.
seeing motherfuckers win like that, man.
I was rooting for him. So we're jumping to some of these Ask Danny's, man. You can always hit me up at Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. First up, we got, this is my turf, bitch. Ask Danny. Dear Danny, my ex-bitch keeps on going to the same bar I introduced her to. My friends are the bartender, and she keeps showing up hoping to see me with another girl, and it's starting to get annoying. What should I do? Marcos. I mean, she might just like the spot, man. At the end of the day, once it's over with, it doesn't really.
Don't concern yourself about that bitch.
Yeah,
no more.
that's it.
Who cares?
If anything, I want the bitch to see me looking good. You got to shine on the bitch. That's if anything, So I would say, man, let that bitch keep pulling up. Just stun on the hoe. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she the one that left you. You know what I'm saying? I got a new bad bitch. You got to pull up on the hoe, man. But that could be weird, because one thing about me, like, once I'm over a relationship, I never want to see that bitch again.
Right,
like,
bitch,
you dead to me.
That's crazy. Really. Man, I'm a
different
different way, man. If I was in a long-term relationship with somebody,
you keep the relationship going.
No.
none of them
Nothing
bitches
like
no
that.
more.
Yeah, it's over. You left me, bitch.
Like
I didn't get along with you for a reason.
You spend all that time pillow talking and all that shit. I like to at least have like an Instagram, hey, what's up? I hope you're doing good, type of thing.
I mean, I still, wish them the best, but without me, bitch.
I don't even do that.
I don't even do that. On them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, man, I'm good if you got a fucked up ass life now.
I'm not reaching out. I'm not reaching out or nothing, but I still, I say a prayer for you. That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? I put some prayers up for you. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. But yeah, I'm not good with exes. I just, once it's over, it's over. I think that's the best thing too. Just to move on. But her too, because all right. Next up, we got Rockin' in the Free World. Hey, Danny, what was it like being interviewed by Nardwuar? Blake B. I don't even remember. I mean, I know it happened, but I don't remember that. He
digs.
Mm-hmm.
Like he finds the most obscure fucking shit and will bring it up. You're like, how in the fuck? You know what I'm saying? How in the fuck did you know that, number one? And where did you get? Like, what the fuck? I still got a fucking Rap-A-Lot original promo keychain from like back in the from the fucking 80s that he gave us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where the fuck you even get this from?
No, he's definitely ill with it. I think it is like a little small piece of like a documentary about him. But no, I think at that time I was doing Molly like crazy. So I think I was rolling on Molly at that time. But no, it was great. I mean, I feel like Nardwuar is just like meeting him is like a stamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
It's just
It is.
You're official of Nardwuar fucks with you.
Yeah,
so I almost fell out with him. But
you know how you can fall
it's
out
all
with
good
Nardwuar.
now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Nard, but I respect the hell out of him. Yeah.
See, look, I look like a fucking maniac, But so many different,
having fun, man.
so many different phases of my life. It could be attributed to the way I look, and I was down bad back then. I was an animal back then. I was having fun though, like you said. That was
young and having fun.
I was fresh. I was fresh facing the game. I was new, man. So I was having fun at that time, man. So shout out to
that dope
Nardwuar.
ass hair, man. You were shit with that wig.
Yeah, I love that, man. One day I might bring it back. All right, man.
Hey, at least you can. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, but
at least you can.
Motherfuckers going over to Turkey now. Go to Turkey and get the plugs and shit, man. So
I mean, I go Captain Picard.
yeah, man. You gotta embrace the stoddy, man. That's one thing I say, man. You got that motherfucker. You gotta think that all the greatest have baldies, man. Jordan, fucking, you know. So I look at it like that, man. If God chooses you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He chose you for a reason. So embrace it, man. You know. The NBA playoffs are heating up, and so is the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Teams are knocking on the door of the conference final, and DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered every step of the way. With same-game parlays, live betting, odd boosts, and so much more. Don't miss out as the NBA postseason winds down. It's super easy to get started with DraftKings if you're a first-timer. Try betting on something like a team to win. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app, select your team, and place your first bet. It's that simple. The NBA playoff this year has been amazing. I have been watching every game, and then one thing about it, it makes me more happy that I'm winning money while watching. I mean, come on, sometimes you might lose, but for the most part, it's just fun to even bet on your team, man, and have a great time. So if you're new to DraftKings, you got to check this out. New customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code DannyB. That's code DannyB for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Think of some duos who got it done. Cheech and Chong, Salt and Pepper. What about the perfect duo when it comes to growing your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business, from the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to did we just hit 1 million order stage. Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling some fire merch or offering vintage outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere, from their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. It's great for small businesses to use Shopify. It's real easy to set up, and there's no problem with working with them, man. It's great, man. Shopify's extensive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way. Because business that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DannyB, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DannyB now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/DannyB. Next up, I got Man's Down Bad. Hey, Danny, I've been feeling bummed out for a while now. I had a breakup over a year ago. I haven't gotten any good since the breakup. I'm about to turn 21. Everyone my age is fucking and sucking. I know the chicks aren't interested in me, so I completely stopped trying to meet people. I'm bummed out because I see people my age hooking up, and it makes me feel like a complete outcast. Do I just accept the fate and become some abstinent weirdo at 21? I'm at a pussy crossroad. Please help. Touch my Balenciaga through the fence. Alexander. I mean, I don't really know if I had the best advice for you because I was getting pussy when I was 21.
Right.
I don't even understand what he's saying. Well, how could it be a crossroads? How could there be any confusion?
If anything,
there's
it's
only
easier
one
now.
direction. Keep moving toward the pussy.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what?
What the fuck? I mean, come on. With crossroads, where the fuck else you going?
Yeah. Exactly.
I used to know this kid, right? He was like mid-20s, and he only got with like maybe 2 broads. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, look, man, simple as this. You know what I'm saying? Carry a fucking surplus of your number in your pocket. You hand that number out to 20 bitches in one day, one of them hoes are going to call you back.
Yeah, you only missed the shot you don't
You know what I'm
take.
saying?
You know
One
what
of
I'm
them are going to call you back. And you do that every day? You know what I'm saying?
There's an art to not, let me tell, what's his name?
Alexander.
There's a fucking art to not giving a fuck.
That's true, too.
Seriously.
And that'll stop you from
this.
talking to any bitch if you oh man, she's going to say that. Think
about the regular frumpy dumpy looking dude, right? Who goes up to every fine ass fucking bitch he sees when he's out and clubbing or drinking or whatever.
Confidence.
Every one of them. Confident as fuck, right? One of them is going to be impressed by that alone. Because some bitches are so fine, everybody's scared to step.
Yeah. Man,
or intimidated.
Exactly.
You know
I had like just gumpy ass ugly homies. You know what I'm saying? That would always be smashing fucking fine bitches.
Look at Biggie Smalls.
Yeah,
how the fuck was he fucking Lil' Kim? Because he had fucking mad swag.
And he was writing
he was looking at 2 bitches at once.
There's an art to not giving a fuck, man. Learn how to not give a fuck. So what you get rejected? Keep moving forward. That's the only direction you can go.
Exactly. I think it's more so a person being stuck in his head.
And don't dwell on that bitch, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and dwell on some past bitch.
But don't be dissing on her and being what they call what do they call them now?
Incel.
Incel. Don't be fucking mad.
Don't be an incel.
It's your fault, motherfucker. Have more swag.
I think that is the main point though. Like it's all about your confidence, you know. So if you feeling, you know, you got to get a new hairstyle.
And if you learn how to not give a fuck about like what bitches think about you,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have the confidence in yourself. If that's
You
just
can be
whatever that is for you, you know, like fucking get some clothes, man. Get a new look. Do something to make you feel good about yourself. And I feel like everything else just work itself out. Because once if you going out in the world and you have those feelings about yourself, that energy projects to other people.
Or get on some medication. Talk to a therapist.
That always helps. All right, next up we got Meeting Mama Bear. Howdy, Danny. I was a 27-year-old hoe up until a few months ago. Fuck anything that moved. I ended up hooking with a mutual friend, drunk as hell in October, which resulted into leading to a happy relationship. I'm meeting his mama in a few weeks. How do I tell his mama we met and started dating? It seems wrong for me to tell her the truth since I essentially just banged her into a surprisingly happy relationship. It also seems silly as hell to tell her we just started seeing each other in October, but fabricating the whole thing seems pretty hard, and I'm a bad liar. From a former hoe, picking. Yeah, you don't tell your mama shit.
This is a dude?
Yeah,
it's not her business, right?
Yeah, you don't tell her shit. You can lie to your mama about how you met the bitch. That ain't nothing, you know, you don't want to put her.
Your mom needs to know when you first let him hit it. Why is that?
Right.
That's your man now.
Yeah, dude.
Why is that essential?
So he got sprung.
Yeah. And
okay.
Yes. So I mean,
she turned his ass out. Is what happened.
You gotta tell your mama everything, man. That's just. I mean, just be a bad liar.
When you fucking a kid.
That's an easy one. Like don't.
that's information better left
and
unknown.
If you feel bad about the shit, just know your mom's been lying to you since you was a little kid about mad shit.
They don't have to lie, but it's just information better left unsaid.
Yes, that's just the best way to go about it, man. Just don't tell your mama shit, man. You know, so I don't even know why you even.
You don't want to know that shit about your mom. What the fuck?
I don't even want. Yeah, I don't know shit about my mama.
Know what the fuck my mom picked up in the bar.
Yeah, just keep that shit. You know, if y'all in a happy relationship, show up showing that y'all in a happy relationship, and that's all that should matter, man. Moms don't give a fuck anyway.
Moms are nothing but older hotties.
Right, everybody's mom has had a dick in their mouth at one point.
That's what kids don't understand.
It's nasty to think about your mom, you know what I'm saying? But hey,
it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's fucking human
You're
nature.
here for a reason because she was fucking. You know what I'm saying?
All these kids, they don't understand that about their mom. You know what I mean? Their mom has been through it.
Yeah,
they don't fucking get it. You know?
Yeah, you don't want to know what your mama been doing.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Your mom,
she could have had a train ran out of her. You know what I'm saying? She might have been into that
shit.
You
looking at your mama different. Like, damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Some things are better left unsaid.
Exactly.
You know what your mom telling you every time she fucks a dude on the first night?
Exactly. All right, we'll jump into some of these music questions, man. What y'all been listening to lately?
Man.
Oh, shit.
Anything, man, just whatever the fuck is on. You know what I'm saying? I'm to the point right now where just recently where I'm not actually trying to seek out shit. I just listen to what's new. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I just put it on XM or whatever the fuck on the new channels and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a big ass fucking woman movement going on right now.
Yeah, they killing it.
Yeah, no doubt,
killing it, man. I mean, it's been their time. That's been brewing in for so long, man. Where the female MC's been overlooked, man. So there's some dope ones out there, man.
But there's also ones that just sit there and just twerk on stage, and that's their whole gimmick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I love to see it. You know?
Of course. For 3 songs,
I listen to it on mute. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather watch it than listen.
You're in the titty bar, you watch it for 2 songs, and then you're good. You know.
I'm mostly listening to fucking grunge.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
The 90s grunge, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Smashing Pumpkins. You know, that's pretty much what's in my car all the time, unless we're making a record.
Yeah.
Because then I'm listening to that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? What we're working on.
And I'm always happy to put on the fucking 80s rap channel. That's shit.
And I flip through I also flip through 80s rock, 70s rock, and sometimes, but it's mostly grunge shit.
So what are your top favorite artists or bands of all time?
Man, we were just talking about this shit the other day, and 5 ain't, man, 5 ain't enough. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
There's no way I could whittle it down to one person. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many motherfuckers that just do that
different
for
things.
me.
You know, it's different factors. Are you talking about our biggest influences?
I mean, because
it's your favorite.
Because you know what I'm saying? There's no way I could pick my favorite over like Ice Cube and Scarface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's impossible for me.
I've always had this battle between who's better, Ice Cube or Scarface. I can't.
That's because they're two of the greatest ever.
I'm gonna put, you know, and I love Scarface. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with Cube.
Yeah.
Because of Cube's storytelling.
Yeah.
Even though Scarface murdered it in the original Scarface story. For the most part, Cube is just, I think, a little more diverse.
Yeah, you bust out shit like Summer Vacation and Ghetto Vet and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's
I think
like,
Cube to me.
No, I love Scarface so much. I love the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
To me, I would edge. Only way I could edge Cube a little bit. Sometimes I think about is like because he had a lot of social commentary. And then it was just what was going on. He was really telling, like, you know, what was really going on out there in L.A. at that time. And just, you know, it was just a bunch of shit, you know. But then I look at Scarface, he was almost like therapy sessions with him.
Right, yeah.
Where he's sitting down with a psychiatrist telling you what's going on inside a man's brain, you know.
Like Cube was about, like, the whole area. Yeah. Scarface about the block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like Scarface more inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where Cube was just talking about what's going on in the world. Scarface talking about what every man feel, you know? Like how we all think and shit like that. So... But I really do. I actually had that question not too long ago, and it was just like, man, I think they like, as far as like discographies, like them two, like.
That's how you know they're two of the greats because you know what I'm saying. Everybody has that debate. You know what I'm saying?
You can't win with that one.
There was a time we offered Ice Cube $100,000 to do a verse with us. You know?
Oh shit!
Yeah, he turned it. He passed on it, and probably 7 years later, he did it for free.
Yeah. Dope.
So dope, right?
Yeah, that's why you can't, man. He a fucking legend, man.
That's like the pinnacle. That's like the pinnacle of your career, doing a song with Cube. You know what I'm saying? And we did a song with Scarface, and we were the first ones to get all the Ghetto Boys on a track
in years, and maybe the last made Ghetto Boys track.
It's so good to see Scarface going out with the live band whole thing.
Oh
like
man,
that,
so Tiny Desk shit.
Yeah, that Tiny Desk shit.
So
that was
good.
one of the best ones.
That was amazing.
Fuck yeah,
that was the best ones. And he, because he always had that like Texas blues, like big bass guitar. It was always like meant to be played live.
Yeah, he's always had a bass line instead of 808
yeah,
shit,
like
right?
his shit could have been just always played live and that shit. So to see him go out and getting his flowers for that, man, is so fucking great, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, next up we got wedding song. What's your favorite? Like, what? I think we had this question before, man. You told me Butterflies.
That was that was both our wedding songs.
Yeah, y'all had Butterflies by Michael Jackson, man.
Fuck yeah. At my reception at my wedding, I was like, okay. Every third song, you could play something different than Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep the Michael Jackson rolling all night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God damn it. So what was your first concert?
I think mine shit.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Goddamn, for real?
I think it was either Sir Mix-a-Lot or Boogie Down Productions.
Was that the Posse on Broadway version?
Yes.
Ooh, that shit was so hard.
I remember because we were at Mix-a-Lot together, and I remember
it was called the Washington Theater. I think now they call it Royal Oak Music.
Oh, really? Damn.
And then I know you probably remember this motherfucker, Detroit local guy, Prince Vince in the hip hop force. He opened for him, you know what I'm saying? I remember that shit. And then I remember it took forever before Mix-a-Lot was coming out, and then you just heard over the microphone, me and Sensation, and the whole fucking place just went, he was just checking the mic.
He was checking his mic.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole place just went ape shit, man.
People don't know, man.
I got a cool story from there.
And I remember Boogie Down Productions, holy shit, at the same place.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I got a cool story from that Mix-a-Lot show, all right? My brother was in the Army, and he made me read Malcolm X's book, right? So I'm in the middle of it's funny. I'm in the middle of Malcolm X's book, right, where he's talking about we hooked up with the Nation of Islam and they believe white people are the devil, you know. So I go to that show and there's the Nation Islam,
Fruit of Islam,
Fruit of Islam, all everywhere up in there, right? And I'm just thinking that's cool to see him, you know. I'm reading the book, you know what I mean, and so Prince Vince is on stage and he's throwing LPs out and everybody in the crowd's grabbing them, you know what I'm saying? And one goes between me and the Nation Islam dude, Fruit of Islam dude, and we both go to get it. And I stopped and I was like, you know what I'm saying?
You got it.
You got it.
That fuck you up.
You got it, right? And check it out. He's like this. He tapped me on the shoulder, was like, here, man.
Yeah, that's
he gave
dope.
it to me, man.
So it gave you that different point
hell yeah.
of thinking, yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, that's so dope. I was like, that was dope. I was touched, you know what I'm saying? And then on the way out, I seen him beating the shit out of somebody out front.
But when I was like real little, you know what I'm saying? I know Jay too. Like we just take the bus down to Joe Louis. They always had to throw it to Joe. You know what I'm saying? It'd just be the illest mix of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Just some promoter would bring in like fucking Third Base, Queen Latifah, Big Daddy Kane, and like, you know what I'm saying, and X-Clan.
Yeah,
you know
X-Clan.
what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just throw them all in a mix. And you know what's crazy? Because it always, you know what I'm saying, it was always about half full, the arena.
Really?
You know what I mean? And it was just always so many fights. It would always be breaking out every. But
everybody goes.
that being said,
back, you know?
that being said, at Joe Louis Arena, the most violent concert I've ever seen. The most absolute, hands down, I saw people getting stabbed, fucking outside, everybody's beating the shit out of cops, was fucking Journey. No shit, dog. 10 times more violent than any rap show I've ever been to.
What the fuck? I mean,
and I went to a lot when I was a little
what
kid.
was it, like biker gangs or some shit?
Just like those fucking crazy ass fucking hair wolves, just all drunk and fucked up with the cut off sleeves. You know
That always
what I'm
was a thing in Detroit, man. Like every concert I've been to, it always was like a fucking. I remember going to see Master P and No Limit.
Oh yeah, you're
Like,
guaranteed
like,
that you'd be running from a fight.
And it was at the fucking Silver Dome. So
Yeah,
it was just,
yeah.
It was the whole thing of Pontiac motherfuckers fighting Detroit motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It was fucked up, man.
We went to a show at the Joe Louis Arena. It was like Ghetto Boys, Ice Cube. It's the first
Just
time
one of
Ice
those
Cube
mixes,
cut the
yeah.
Jerry curls
Oh, I remember
off.
that, yeah.
He took the
Digital
hat off.
Underground.
He was bald. Everybody's like, whoa, you know.
They debuted it there.
You know, because he had the Jerry
And then he
curls.
did No Vaseline before it came out.
Yeah. Oh,
Then
really?
he did that shit, yeah.
And every act was killing it, right? MC Breed comes out.
Oh shit!
Surprise guest style.
Flint Town.
And does fucking Ain't No Future in Your Front. And this is when Ain't No Future in Your Front was at its fucking height. And I never seen a crowd explode like that.
Nah, I mean that song was fucking huge.
Yeah,
And
well,
I
I
was
mean,
like,
they blew the roof off. And I mean, I thought that I'd seen them peak all night until Bree came out and broke into that song. You couldn't even hear the fucking song.
Yeah.
Everybody was just singing.
And that's what they used to always do at those throw at the Joes. Like I remember one time, they didn't do nothing. They just came out in between acts. It was Chaos and Maestro just came out.
Oh,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Oh,
Just throwing out CDs. And that whole place went fucking
Yes,
ham.
that was Detroit Most Wanted.
No, that was
was
different.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
West Side, but yeah, they were like same team, but different.
I remember
people.
I used to love Detroit Most Wanted.
Monty
man.
Ski.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I was a kid then, man. You know,
Yeah, I was too.
I was
Teenager,
watching
yeah.
fucking New Dance Show. And all
Oh
that
yeah,
shit,
the
and
count.
they
Yeah.
fucking
The count.
videos.
Remember the count from the New Dance?
Yeah, I actually found like old episodes of a New Dance Show on YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I was watching them, and you know what was the craziest shit? They used to always have these commercials for like strip clubs and shit. Like
the male ones. Watch Mozambique.
And you're like, how you got strip club
Sexual
commercials?
chocolate. Yeah.
I'm like, this shit is fucking
Man,
crazy, man.
But what made that show so fresh was
And then they had R.J. Watkins in
Yeah.
the hot tub.
they did play local shit though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And
that-
it was dope.
And it showed that our genre, just like with the whole ghetto tech movement and all that shit, they was all over the place with the playlists on that shit.
Yeah,
man. It
yeah.
wasn't playing like-
Unknown DJ was big at that.
Remember the Box? It was
Oh yeah,
the rapper The Box.
for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, Detroit's Box. Yeah, he did the Roger Rabbit all the time.
Detroit Box was the shit.
Yeah,
That was
Spin to the
Duncan
Groove
Hines
Line.
produced that, didn't he?
I don't know.
Spin to the Groove Line. That was his big one. Yeah.
Papa J.
J.
Smooth.
Smooth,
Yeah.
Detroit
all
old
those
rap,
old
man, was
motherfuckers,
crazy, man. Because that shit was big to me, man. As a
Merciless
kid.
Amir.
That was just as big as anything national act to us. You know what I'm saying?
Because I didn't know how to different. I didn't know
Awesome
what was
Dre,
different.
that was the big
I
one.
just seen
Shout
them
out
on
to Awesome
TV.
Dre.
I'm like, I'm seeing y'all on TV. Y'all big time
Right.
rappers.
Even
to
though it
me,
was
you
on
know?
Channel 62, we didn't understand.
I didn't even
you know?
understand. I didn't even
Right.
know any of that. You was fucking Barton Cable commercials and all that shit. Be like, what the fuck, man? But that shit used to be crazy, man.
Watch Mozambique.
But that shit did make me, watch Mozambique commercials
Yeah.
crazy. They had the girl.
I heard they're still around.
I wouldn't doubt it. On
Me neither.
Finkel,
Yeah.
motherfuckers going to watch dick swingings and shit, man. That shit used to be crazy, man. That shit used to be crazy, man. Detroit is a very special place,
It
man.
is.
I
It
swear to
is,
God.
man.
It ain't like nowhere else in the world, man. And that's why it's so good when I go over like overseas and shit, and I see how like a lot of them people was influenced by that time of music too, man.
Yeah.
Like, with
Oh, yeah.
the whole underground resistance and
Yeah.
all that
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
man.
Juan Atkins,
yeah,
all that
they know
shit,
all
yeah.
that shit everywhere, man.
Oh, yeah.
Germany, all that shit. That's what
Yeah,
they be
especially
playing.
over there, like man, fucking Juan Atkins. I can't get enough of that type of shit.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what
I
I'm
love
saying?
that shit.
Fucking
And then we
love
would
it.
have like, I always tell people it'd be like the the traffic jam mix.
Yeah.
And that's all they'll be fucking playing. Everything getting that.
Dress to Sweat.
Yeah.
What about
Dress to Sweat, the Light Guard Armory.
And shit.
What about
man.
Mojo though? Electrifying
Yeah,
Mojo.
Mojo was
Yeah,
like,
he was before them.
No, but Mojo, because that's when I didn't know a difference. I didn't know the word genre.
Yeah.
When he was just playing shit, 'cause he was playing
Right.
shit all
He
over the
played
place.
Led Zeppelin. He don't give a fuck if he was on WJB.
Yeah.
He played Led Zeppelin. He don't give a fuck if he was on 107. He
Yeah,
would play fucking
he was
the
definitely
Beatles.
shit.
You know what I mean?
And I think that really helped me as far as like my early stages of listening to music.
I think
and
it did a
shit.
lot of people.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm
I
saying?
didn't know what was like what I was supposed to listen to or
Right.
what I shouldn't be listening to. All that shit was just whatever was dope and whatever I liked. So I think
Right.
that plays into how I am now as an adult. You know?
Yeah, no question.
I listen to anything that I fucking like. I don't got no fucking filter on like, oh, this is country or this is,
Right.
this shit whack. And to me, music is subjective anyway. What I like, somebody
course.
else might not like, and it's,
Yeah, big time.
I'm at that stage in my life where
I'm
I
about to
realize
say that's what you learn as you get older too.
nothing is whack, really.
Right.
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I can hear something in all of it. Why
Yeah.
people would, why people would like it. You know, unless it's just straight trash. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just don't know how to do it. You know.
So how many years has been The Gathering?
Fuck. Since 1990.
We're about to have our 24th.
Our first
God
record
damn.
came. Our
Coming
first
up.
EP came out in '91.
God damn, man. It's such a blessing for me to be able. I always tell people this is one of the best festivals I've ever been a part of. And I've been to all of them, man. But y'all, just because of the camaraderie that's there, and the way it's because it's love, it's a family. You know what I'm saying? And
24th one.
everybody
coming
there
up in
taking
August.
care of each other, type shit. You know, you go to most of these festivals, everybody it's like fucking Royal Rumble, every man for themselves type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Out there.
What did you think of? Just interrupt. What would you think of Kanye with that sample? The Kanye song with the Backstreet Boys or whatever.
Oh, they
think
didn't
that's-
even clear it though.
Yeah.
He can't use that for shit.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm the biggest Backstreet Boys fan, but that wasn't something I would have
fucking
flipped.
hated
Yeah, I
that,
would have
man.
something I would have choose to rap over.
Fucking hated that song.
Man, you know,
man.
he's going for shock.
That
you know what I'm
was
saying?
so bad though.
It was.
man.
I can't say it's,
Man,
it's one of his
Kanye
best
brings
moments.
it so hard
Yeah.
sometimes. You know what I mean? And then they put that out, and it was just like, nah.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Man,
think,
can't nobody put their finger on him.
Yeah,
you know what
no.
I'm saying? He's a bona fide weirdo.
If
dog.
anything, that's just him shock value, like you say, more of a
Exactly.
shock value type of thing, or even just it's like a stunt to even get that cleared type of
And
deal.
he didn't.
You know?
You know
Yeah,
what
and he
I'm saying?
didn't.
Right, he
I
just
think they're
played
doing.
it.
I mean, if anything, I would have just had somebody re-sing that shit over. Do you actually have to? Just
Yeah,
do it?
if it's like,
Yeah,
if
like,
it's
just
like
do it.
exactly.
That's what I do most of the time now because these samples be killing your ass, man. So I'll just get somebody.
And
come
now they
in
make it
replay
so
that
easy
shit.
with the fucking Serato. You can like fucking, you could take just guitar out.
Yeah,
of
the
shit.
stems.
I remember sitting in the disc, the studio in East Point back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
and people coming in, we'd laugh at them. You know what I'm saying? We'd be obsessed. Somebody would come in, be like, bring a record in. Can you get just the vocals off this
Yeah,
record?
that
Be like,
shit
what
was-
are you, stupid?
MPC,
Of course not.
The MPC is actually
Now you can.
they
You can
actually
get the
give it-
hi-hats off of that bitch if you want. You know, it's
MPC.
crazy.
I can't wait for that shit to come out because it's definitely going to change sampling. It's going to take it to another
It's
level.
already out.
I mean, I know they got it on Serato, but
Yeah, on Serato, yeah.
putting it out for MPC too.
That's insane, man.
So just to be able to fucking, because it'd be a lot of times where I sample some shit and I'd be like, damn, man, I wish I could just
Yeah,
get the
just
vocals
get
out
that
of this
out there,
part.
right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's why Dilla was such the illest motherfucker because he was chopping that shit to fucking micros
Right,
and just
just get
putting
the
that
beat
shit
out of
back
it, right.
together and pasting that shit back together, man. So yeah, since we got it, let's do some freestyle since we got the homies in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear you bust a freestyle.
You got it.
I always get some freestyles up on here, man, but sometimes they be good, man.
Someone done stuck the dick in crazy world back in the 90s, but it came in amazing, but they forgot to name me, so I need a name Danny shit. I
Oh, he's rapping? I didn't know what the fuck
is. And I'm as ill as a withdrawal from an A-ball, and be petting them up pussy named Delmar for about a minute and a half, and a second same time span it took me to run my 100 club, shoving you bitches, now you'll set wet out of Nashville. You just walked up in the bus store, shutting all I had was a pill. Didn't want to break in, didn't want to get you killed, that'd be fucked up. That's some white people shit, I don't know what it is. You want to try it? Got it from a sketchy dude in the crowd, I bought him
That's not a freestyle. He wrote that shit.
Tried to go back inside, but they wouldn't let me in. All I wanted was a shirt, man, but it was too late. Speaking of public shot to Kanye, give Danny back his money. His refrigerator still ain't running. And there's too much shit going on in 2022 for Slinkies, Hoppy Toppies, and Pepper Bismol suits. So lay the flow, risen piece of shit for the
That's
crackhead
rough.
in the
That's
closet.
hard to
Those
listen
your
to.
man's
That's real hard to listen to,
enjoyable
man.
at all.
No.
I don't know the pigs can't smell the weed. Air fresh, got the bleach for the banana.
Fuck is this guy even saying?
The banana, bring the hand and just chopping away. Cross up into the stage, try to get Danny a hickey and get his way. But I'd be fucking in London, be finding a way to say, and you put a shop in something, plain man, peace.
Yeah, that was like a K-hole.
Yeah.
That's like being in a K-hole right there. Just saying random shit like.
If somebody's flow puts you in a KO, You got a problem.
That was
man.
like a butthole. Fuck.
But yeah, I mean, he seems like he's enjoying it, but music is subjective.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
All right, that one was Mike Schwartz. This is Derek Lee.
Mike
What up,
Schwartz.
Denny? Pass the pen, I give you lumps and bumps. I'm on the fence like Humpty Dump, watch me jump. Yeah, I pumped them pumpkins, left them broken up, and I sold my tux because I'm gritty and
pulled his
rough.
hair out.
Concrete jaws, no guitars, but I string you up and I lace my cup. What's he on? Please put me on. Has he done this long? Is this really a song? Yeah, I sin bad and I pray well. Jesus Christ, can I block hell? Keenan and Kel flip good burgers. I'm a block lurker in a head.
Can I say something? If you're coming like this type of shit, you really got to be real fucking nice for it to sound good. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think it sounds good.
like it's like when you're just chilling, somebody's like, "Yo, let me spit something for you." It's like, can you give me something you've done instead of me just sitting there listening to you do this in my face?
Stay in the game, then shout it out without a doubt. Derek Lee. What up,
All right, Derek Lee. Shouts out to
Love
you.
about that.
You got a dope voice.
Hey, it's better than that last kid.
Yeah, you
I
got a
tell you
dope
this,
voice.
our entire career, you get many hip hop people think this is foul, all right? But our entire career, because so many rappers were dissed hard when we rejected them, but our entire career, people were like, "Yo, let me flow for you."
Yeah, never works
And
out.
we were like, "No,
Please don't.
Yeah,
no.
Please don't.
Put it on a beat.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it unless it's on a beat.
it never works out.
You know what I'm saying?
You never hear those stories.
What are you gonna say to him if it sucks?
Yeah.
You're gonna insult him.
That's what I always tell motherfuckers. I'm like, look, what you do is you put a little something together, give it to your homie, and then have your homie give it to one of his boys that don't know you. That's how you're gonna get the real opinion on your
Yeah.
shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
That's right. Now, don't ask your homie.
No, because you can
He's
be like,
gonna be like,
it's
"Oh,
all
it's
right.
dope."
Yeah, but
Right.
when they say it's all right, you know what that means.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to hear it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like when I have people come to the studio, like before I release some shit and I'm playing some shit, I could just always just tell.
Right.
You know, it's just body language, facial expressions and shit. You
No,
don't
that
even-
was a good one.
Your
No, that was a
words.
good one.
I mean, he got a good voice.
Right.
That's just, you know. But yeah, you could just tell body language. It don't matter what's coming out their mouth. I
Right.
can just tell, you know, their whole expression and when they listen to it. Because if that shit fire, a motherfucker, I'm like, play that shit again.
Right.
This shit is
Or
almost
like,
like,
"Oh!"
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Shit
play it
like that.
again, play it again.
Right.
And then that's when I know I got something. But if a motherfucker be like, yeah, that was cool, that was dope. Like,
What else you got?
Back to the drawing board.
What else you got on there? Let me
back
hear
to
something
the
else.
drawing board. So that'll be that, man. All right, we'll spin the wheel, then we'll get up out of here. Thank y'all, brother, so much for coming, man.
Oh man, thanks for having me.
Man, it's fucking amazing every time I see you guys, man. It's always like a fucking
Ditto,
blessing to me,
man. It's fucking always so refreshing and awesome seeing you, man.
Yeah, man. I'm out here, man. Better living, man. I get back home every now and then, but I can't even take that weather no more, man.
I
I'm
ain't
fucking-
either, man.
This is the city that's popping though. You know what I'm saying? This is like the place to be.
This is a great place, man.
No,
it's
also-
like metropolis for these industries.
All right, let's go. Slinkies. Slinkies with that's I don't know how to describe a slinky.
It's like a metal coil.
Oh,
that
yeah,
walks
yeah.
downstairs.
I don't know what Slinky is.
That was like an old school 90s toy, like 80s toy type
Oh
shit.
man,
Like,
got that
you put
fucking
them at the top
dog.
of the steps and
Yeah,
they go
yeah,
down and
yeah.
That
shit.
dog from Toy Story got
Like
that
people don't play
Slinky
with
bug.
Then they came out neon and all that.
There
These
it goes.
colors.
These
And you
kids got
fuck
the
around
internet
one
now.
time and
It fucks up and it's a
you
wrap.
ain't never getting that
Fuck
shit
the
back.
plastic neon ones, man. The metal
You gotta get
ones
the metal
were the
ones,
shit.
yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
do
you
the
can
metal
fuck
ones.
somebody up with those metal ones.
That's crazy. The type of shit we used to be entertained by, like that
Maybe
shit was
5
like
stairs.
Yeah, that shit was hours and
Yeah.
hours of fun. Like we ain't had an internet then, man. These kids ain't playing with no fucking.
Yeah, there goes
Slinky
that
now.
Tangle Boys.
Yeah, once that shit tangled, it was a rap for your ass.
It was
yeah.
a rap.
But yeah, Slinkies.
It was a rap
I've
when
had my
they
share of
tangled.
Slinkies. I had my share of Slinkies. That was like a bullshit Christmas gift though.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know
but
what I'm
everybody
saying?
had one.
As a stocking.
That and
Yeah.
a Rubik's Cube.
That was the
That's
stocking
something.
gift.
That's something that's in the
Yeah, there you go.
stocking.
Look at it go.
Look
See,
at it
I'm
go.
still in
Look
team.
at-
I'm like, fuck yeah, man. Man, they got that's nice.
You would think they would have a new version of a
hell
Slinky.
yeah.
I'm
by
gonna
now.
get a motherfucking platinum ice. I'm gonna get a platinum iced out Slinky.
You know what's always a shit though? You hold it and just do like this,
Yeah.
but you feel go. Shh, 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 shh.
Now they got BBLs. That's the new Slinkies.
Well, there was only things you could do with a fucking Slinky. Either do that or what you just saw.
yeah, it wasn't too much you could
After
do.
that shit.
Once you
Right.
put it around your neck trying to act like you got a gold chain, it was a wrap. It was broken. It was a wrap, man. All right, we'll get up out of here, man. Thank you guys for coming through, man. Again,
Hell yeah,
man. It's
thank
so
you for
great to
having
see
us,
you guys,
man.
man.
Good
And,
job,
and you keep fucking ticking on, man. Fucking gathering, man. Every fucking year, man. It's
24th
amazing.
this year, man.
Y'all always bringing up. Y'all got some shit y'all want to plug?
Shaggy Show. On my
Oh yeah,
website.
definitely Shaggy Show.
Yeah, my stream.
Always check out Shaggy Show.
The gathering's coming up on this August, the 24th gathering.
I want to plug violentj.icp.
Same shit, Shaggy.
On Instagram.
ICP, yeah. And then I'm gonna be going out through Canada and America in what is that, April, and then May I'm gonna be doing a sweep across America too.
Dope, man.
Little shits.
Dope, man.
Follow your boy.
Yes, right.
violentj.icp. I'm fresh.
All right, we see y'all motherfuckers, man. Love y'all. Same time, same channel. Peace, man.
We love you. Peace.